how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 here, speed. I'm not sure how quickly you got here or how long ago you texted or typed, whatever, but I think you're here on time. Okay, so I'm already logged in and I've already turned everything back on. So all I have to do now is head out and we'll... Oh wait, before I do that, you need to be depressurized. There we go. Okay. Gotta save our oxygen where we can. All right, so we were working on this side yesterday, and we got a fair amount of it done, actually. Mostly we got the bottom part done, and I don't know, I think it's not terrible. I mean, we do look like a fish, so that's good, especially from far away, so I guess that's okay, right? Okay, so next thing that we have to do now is try to figure out how to get this thing to go in between here so we can get this side done, and then all we have to do is copy this side onto this side. And hopefully that'll go pretty quickly. But we're going to give this a try and see if we can make it work. Okay. So I feel like the first thing we're gonna have to do is probably go with this big block here. Just because, like, we have to get this thing to, I don't know, work like that or something, right? And then this would then have to go outwards, which I think is what we want. And then this would go, oh, no. Spin that way. Okay. That'll go there, and then that would mean that we can put this... Why am I having such a hard time rotating this thing like that? Okay. And then from here, I think, we can go with this to kind of fill in... Wow, I'm having a really hard time spinning stuff. Okay, so that can go there, and that's kind of what we got here, and then we can mirror that down here, which I think means that we're doing it correctly. I don't know. Carl S., how's it going? He says, hey guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too. All right, and let's see, so we will go here, and then this has to go up like that. There, and then this just becomes a 45 in the middle here, and then we have successfully rounded this little section here, and I need more plate. I'm probably gonna need like a lot of plate, so I should probably make more. All right. Okay, so I think that'll be good there. And now we have to continue this. Let's see, and then this is going to need this block here, I think. Or is that too much? That might be too much. Hang on. This could be done with maybe this block. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then this needs to go like that. Good. All right. And then we need to go back to this. And then if we can figure out what piece fits in that space, then I think that'll be okay. And I think this is actually the piece. So there's that transition. All right, next. And we'll go here. Now, ideally, we should be repeating patterns here. But because we're also getting wider, I don't know if that's exactly going to be the case, but Ooh, that gets rid of the 45. Is that what we want? I mean, it seems like that's what fits, so... Carl S. says, I'm excited the earlier design has had much less interior space. This new design has a few more options. Have you thought about what's going inside yet? Typical ship stuff. Bars, you know, place to sleep, you know, the basic stuff. It's not going to be, you know, like anything super crazy or anything, so... Alright, now, with this going like this, I feel like here we should probably run this. If I can get it to go in there correctly. And then that one can go in there. So it'll be like the turtle, right? So it'll have kind of the same stuff in there. It's got to be like a functional ship, obviously, so it's got to have all of the, you know, amenities that a functional ship would have. But until I see kind of like what the interior space actually looks like, I mean, I can't really, I don't know, make too many assumptions about what it's going to look like, because I won't know until I start designing it, basically. And then the minute you start making plans for stuff is the minute that things start going wrong. So, yeah. It's always good to be flexible. It is why Semper Gumby is one of my favorite sayings. And so the meaning of that, as you know, Gumby is a beloved claymation character from many people's childhood. And Semper is Latin for always, and that's taken off of the Marine Corps motto, which is Semper Fidelis, which means, you know, always faithful. So Semper Gumby, given that Gumby is flexible, it's always flexible. So Semper Gumby. Okay, now for this. This is going to be interesting. I think we just run this all the way here, like that. Except not that way. We good, server? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so then that will get us this, which kind of moves us out to here. And then we need this to go basically all the way over here. Okay. Then we need our 8th corner to go here. And then we need this thing to go here. Uh-oh. We might have an issue here. This, I think, needs to transition up again. So we'll hold off on this for now. Alright, so how do we want to transition this? I think we want to use an ugly block here. Because that'll get us kind of up to where we need to be, sort of. And then as far as going from here to here, there's a couple different ways that I can do this, but I'm thinking we go with this. No, we can't go with that. That's not going to be the right shape. So we have to go with this instead. That looks terrible. We can't do that. Okay. Well, let's see. I think we would need another transition piece in here. And then that's got to go like that. That's not the right transition piece. Okay. I mean, unless I change this to something else. I mean, what could we put here, I suppose, is the question. We have this block, which should fit. It does not fit. Okay. How do we do this? How do we do this? So, I mean, if I go here, and that's got to be... I think that's going to be this block. Okay. But then I don't have a block that fits in there, I don't think. Unless it's the transition tip, which might. That might fit in there. Carl S. says, nice. Everyone needs a good utilitarian chip that's shaped like a sea creature. That's just my opinion anyways. I wholeheartedly agree. Alright, so, is this, I don't even know if this can, like, work. Oh, hey, it does work. Okay. That's gonna add, like, a weird angle, or is that, no, it's actually pretty good. Okay. That's good, I think. Nope, too far. There we go. Good. Okay. And then that will allow us to go to here, or we could work on a way to transition up into here and leave this empty. But we would probably need to run this all the way across. And then we'll figure out that transition right there. And then this would be this piece. Something like that anyways, I don't know. Just trying to get all of this stuff to kind of jive together and actually look somewhat decent. And I feel like what we should do in here is probably have this there, and then we can transition to this piece here, and then maybe like that. And then we can just figure out what else we need to put in here to make this work. Okay, so then here we could do this, and then that one will change, of course. And then I need to find pieces that can fit in here. I mean, my first thought is to go to this one, because this will fit that. And I suppose that kind of works here, but then it's like, why do we need that to be there? Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave that one there. It's fine. Okay, so then we can put the tip up here. And that'll kind of feed it to that, and then this piece is this one. So then it gives it just a little bit more of a sturdy look, right? Gives it a little bit more thickness at the base. And I think that'll actually look nice. Although, I wonder if maybe instead of going up 2, I should just go up 1. Let me try that and see how that looks first. It's looking a little too chunky. Okay, so then instead of that, we would go here. And then I could actually run this one over here. Which gives it a little bit more height, I guess, but then it also still does look like it's coming off of the top of the ship, or top of the shark. Ship, shark, same thing, right? Alright. So I think this will be okay for now. We can put that out there too, and I'm out of steel plate again. All right. Okay. And then as far as this goes, given how this is going to have to be shaped, oh, no, that's too far up. So that can only go up to there before we have to start doing the transition again. Which means that this needs to also go up. And then this needs to be some sort of a transition here as well. And I think we can do that with, where is it? This one. So that can go there, and then we can work on getting this to move. So that one will go here. And then I just have to figure out what piece fits in there. And I think we have one that does. This one, right there. Okay, so now with that, we can still kind of run this up a little bit, but it's going to be a bit more, I don't know, we got to be more careful about it, I think. So we can do that, and then we can convert this to that, I think. So that'll get us to go up here, and then here we can do this piece. I don't know if that's exactly what we want. Probably not. No, I think it's terrible. That's a bad idea. What about this one? No, I think that's not good either. Okay. Well, I mean, we can put in one more of these, I guess. And then maybe we can build up off of that. And then that has to be our transition point right there. So we got to figure out how to make this thing go out to there, which we can do quite easily with this piece again. Okay, and then that needs to be one of these. Okay. And then this piece that has to fit into there is going to be one of these. I think this one. Yep. Okay, so that'll go up to there, and then we're going to need this piece again. And then this piece is the same one that we used before. Nope, that is not the right one. Okay, so here we're gonna have to use a transition then. Okay, so we have our base. Now which way is our 2x1? Okay, no, we're gonna need the mirrored one. So an easy way to figure out like which transition piece you need is to take a look at the 2x1 base shape on here, right? So that, of course I just moved it, but that right there that I'm looking at directly on, right? So if that matches up with that, then you know you've got the right piece. And if that does not match up, then you know you have the wrong piece. So it's fairly easy to figure out, I think. Okay, so now we can get this going. Okay, and let's see, this can go up again. And then keep in mind how this has got to turn. So I think we're doing all right here. I do need power though, so let's go ahead and get that. That is not the right thing. All right, back at it. How's our battery doing? I feel like that's like, I mean, 9 hours though. I mean, it's gonna take a long time to deplete that. But I mean, I could turn on the engines, right? Burn a little bit of hydrogen, get ourselves a little bit of power. I think it'll be okay. All right. So now this, because we've already got our transition piece, is gonna have to be where this goes. And then how this goes is gonna be, well, not ideal. To put it simply, it's not gonna be ideal. I think this is probably gonna be about the best that I can do here. And the rest of that's just gonna be sticking open, because I can't go into this space here because that is where this corner needs to go into when this thing flexes. And I can't really go any farther this way either over here on this side because that needs to reach over here. So I'm kind of stuck with that, but hopefully it doesn't look too terrible. It's not great. Definitely not great, but it's maybe not terrible. And then for this, I think we can get a tip in here. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's a 2x1 base section there. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So I mean, what I can do here, I guess at the very least, is put that there, and then what I can do here is put that there, and hopefully when this bends over, this isn't gonna reach all the way over to here. So it's not ideal. It is most certainly not ideal. But it should, hopefully, work at least a little bit. Now, it's possible that that is going to move too far and it'll come into contact here and then it'll cause clang. So maybe I don't do this. I mean, my only other option though is to go with this and go like that, I guess. And then that way I know I have plenty of space there. It's kind of all I can do right here, actually. It's not amazing, but you know, it should function. Okay, so with that all buttoned up, this should be okay, I think. I feel like instead of being a hard corner right here, this should be a bit softer. So I'm wondering if I can make this work. It's not ideal. And then I could make this a transition piece here. So then this would become, let's see, where is it? This one. So it looks a little less geometric, I guess. And then I have nothing that can fit in here except for that block. So it's just gonna be what it is, I guess. Carl S says you should leave the gap. It looks a little silly when not moving, but it looks great when it moves. Well, I mean, that's why the gap is there, right? Because it has to move. And I can't do anything here because I don't have a block that fits there either, so that's just gonna be what it is, I guess. But that is the side of our little shark done. We have our little section here, which is probably going to need a little bit of work, but it's all right. Okay. So with that, that is one side of our shark fully done. Well, at least the back tail section anyways. And then to give you an idea of how much space is in here, can't really see much right now, but I think I can get rid of these now. I think I can. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully this doesn't like break off or anything. Okay. So yeah, so this is gonna be about 5 blocks wide on the inside. 7 blocks at this point. So I can do a decent amount with that, I think. Alright. So I suppose what I could do first off is weld up more of the fin here. Wait, how am I? Wait, what? Where did all? Oh, right, from the merge blocks. Okay, good. Okay, and then I need this piece done. I feel like this might not be the right piece here. So what if I did like the, sorry, this one, the ugly block. And then is that even, that's not gonna work. Nope, spin, other way. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, then I guess we're stuck with that. Okay. That's fine. There is our fin. And then this can come out, because that is no longer needed, along with this, because that is no longer needed either. And then, let's see. That can go there. That can go there. And then that can go across here. Okay. So there's our fin. Done on both sides. And this thing just looks weird. I'm gonna try turning this thing towards, well, I suppose I don't need to because I got the engines running, so we'll have plenty of power. Okay, so now for this part. Okay, that can go there, that can go there, and then I need this thing. No, not that thing. This thing. There we go. That can go there, and then we need the transition blocks here, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is a 2x1. I need the base though. Okay. Let's see, where's the 2x1 over here? Okay, that is the right one. Even though it doesn't look like it, it is the right one. And then I think we do the same one over here. Or is it the opposite one over here? I think it's the opposite one over here. Yeah. There we go. Energy low, energy low, energy low. Right. Okay, so now for all of this craziness here, that just needs a solid block there. And then this has to get built out which is going to be fun. Is that just a 2x1 base? Yeah, okay. So that goes there, and then we flip this thing around, and that goes there. All right. We have 45, 45. Okay. Okay. And then here we have 2x1 tips. And then that is 2x1. Oh, that's a sloped corner. Okay. Okay. Sloped corner. There we go. That's not right. No, that is right. Is it? No, that's not right. That's not right. What? Hang on. Oh, that's the 2x1 tip. Okay. Oh, under here is the sloped corner. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Wait, isn't that... That's not what I put in here, though. Okay, so maybe that's why this thing was weird. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks better. I think I had 2 of these in a row, I think. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so this, I suppose, doesn't necessarily need to be there, but we'll put it there anyways. This does not need to be there. Okay. And then this part needs to be built all the way up from here. All right. Build this up. So the server being silly. Carl S. says, do the upgraded tools use more energy than the standard? I don't believe so, but I could be wrong. And you could argue that due to the efficiency of the new tools, that they actually use less energy. Because instead of like burning my welder on here for like 3 minutes trying to weld up one of these things, it's done in like 2 seconds. So there's a savings there, I guess. All right, so there's that. Good. And now this thing needs to be built up. Sure. I think that goes in there like that. Okay. And then we need this thing. That'll be everything up to here. Okay. Let's see. All right, so that is pretty much all I can do there. And then, let me see, we need this thing. Nope, other way, there we go. That will just kind of go up to here. Okay. That's pretty much it for what we can do over here. We do change this a little bit. Okay. Alright, so then this one has to change. And then this one is these back to back. And then this one was that. And I think the rest of this was just half blocks, right? I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's just 2x1 bases all the way down. And then that is one of those at the bottom. Okay. But why does that not seem... Oh, right, because I changed this one and I didn't change this one. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so basically this whole thing has to be redone here. As well as that one. And then we need to put in these here and here. And now that flows with this a lot better. Okay, good. And then we need this piece to go here. All right, and then all of this comes out. And all of this comes out. Okay, now that can go there, and that one is already there. And then this one can just go here, and we can weld all of this up. Alright, and now that should look the same as the other side. Alright, good to go. I could probably get all of this stuff going too. I'm gonna need more plates. All right, so there is that, sort of done. And we still need to work on our little transition on the bottom here. I think those are, what, 45s? No, those are 2x1s. Hang on. So under here, yeah, 2x1 bases, followed by that, followed by that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And then we need our eighth corners here. And then we need these things down here. Okay. That's going to give us our little curve over here. Looks like I'm going to need more plate already. Okay, now I think that puts us where we need to be as far as the bottom over here. And now, okay, so it's a transition base, which means I'm going to need the transition base mirrored over here. Yeah, that's got to go like that. And then obviously this is the 2x1 tip, the angled tip. Okay, and then all of this. I think that's like this. I could be wrong. But I think that's all that is right there. Oh, maybe not there though. Right, because this has to go out farther down. All right. So that goes there, and then we go into here. And then we go into here. All right, now comes the fun part, which is where we try to match things up. And it looks like that's all just half blocks, and then that's just a 2x1 tip there. And then this just gets this piece. I think that's it for that part anyways. And then this, I think, is different. Let me see, what did I have over there? Oh, it's just empty. Okay. And that is 3 of these, followed by that on the inside. Oh, that's actually, okay, so that just goes in there. All right. Okay, so that goes there, and then this one goes kind of on top of it, there, and that's just how that's going to go. Okay. And then this comes out, and that just becomes half blocks. All right. Carl S. says, I have to pop off early. Good night, all. I'll be catching up on the stream later. Thanks again for the good, he says rhyme, but I think he means time. 0. You are quite welcome, sir. And thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. All right, now let's get the rest of this in here. Okay, so there's all of our half blocks placed, so that's good. All right. Okay, so that is now done. All right, now I think pretty much all of this has to come out, and we basically have to start from scratch here. I mean, except for this part here, I think that can probably stay. But I suppose we can just get get started over here. So that's transition base, mirrored, okay. And this one needs to have the 45-degree angle over here. And then this one needs to have the 45-degree angle there. And then that becomes this. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna need more stuff. All right. Oh, wait. We gotta put in a solar panel over here, right? Well, maybe not yet. We'll leave that open and we'll kind of tackle it later. Okay, so now we gotta go with this piece here and this piece here. And then we'll leave those full blocks at the bottom there open. Viking is watching, apparently. Hello, Viking. How's it going? He says goodnight to Carl S., so that was very nice of him. All right. Now, see, this is that piece, and that piece. Okay, that's that piece. Okay, good to go. Okay, that goes there. That goes there, and then we take this piece. That goes there. And then I guess that can just kind of chill there for now. Okay, so then here we go with this piece. And then this needs to be this piece. Okay. Oh, and I need to get the bottom done on this too. That's gonna not be fun. I suppose let's just do the top first. That'll be easier. Okay, and then that goes out like that and like that. And this is just a straight up 45. Super easy. All right. And then this needs to be half blocks. Now this will be replaced with a solar panel, but for now, that is what it will be. All right, and now we have, okay, so I recognize that block. Okay, so that's how that's gonna go. All right. Okay, so that goes there, and then we need to go to here. And that gives me the 45 that I need, which is gonna be filled by this thing. Then I need to go back over here, put this thing in. Good. And then we go up to, back to this one. And that goes there. And then this is just going to be a 2x1 base. Perfect. All right. Get this welded up. Okay. So there's that. That's fun. And we need to go out 2. And then up 2, okay, so it's just 2 2x1 bases and tips. Easy enough. 2 there, and 2 there. Followed by the tip there and there, and the tip here, there and there. Easy enough. Okay, now, this part is where we get a little funky, but that'll be fine. Okay, now this piece is that, okay. Okay, and then after that is that piece, followed by a tip. Okay. And then just to make sure that we're following the same thing over here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's that, good. And then this can go there. Excellent. Okay, now this is where we get a little funky. So we've got our transition base, which means we're gonna need the transition base mirrored over here. Over here, like slurring my words, dude. I swear to God, I'm not drunk. And I have not been drinking. My brain is just fried. That's all it is. Okay, so that's good there. All right, and now that looks like, yep, that's what I thought it was. And then this is corner base, okay. And then this needs to be this piece. Is it the right way? It's probably not the right way. That's the right way. There we go. Okay, now what comes after that? Right. Transition tip. Okay. And then I think I have to use the mirrored one. Could be wrong. Looks like I'm not, though. Good. All right, and then this is just 45s all the way to the end, so that'll be nice and easy. I'm gonna need more plate. Make another couple thousand. All right. All right, so that's good there. And then this looks like 2x1s until we get to the corner over here. Okay, easy enough. Right, and then this one is this right here. Good. All right. And then from here, I believe that these are all just 2x1 bases. Yeah. Followed by more tips, and then more half blocks. Okay. That I don't think is correct. Okay, so what did I do over here? That's what I did. Okay. All right, so that'll be this one. All right, so that's good there. Okay. And then this is just these little tip pieces here. I'm assuming they just go to there, so. And then I'll need half blocks in here. All right, so. Okay, so now all of this stuff in here can come out. Because I'm pretty sure this is not where it needs to be. Okay. Now, I just gotta figure out what I did over here. I did some weird stuff, didn't I? Okay, and then that's 2x1 bases down there. And then we capped it very strangely. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And if that's what we gotta do, that's what we gotta do, right? Okay, and then from here, I think, is that correct? So down when we start the transition, is that where that block goes? Oh, that's hard to tell. Well, if we start at the top here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eighth corners. Okay. So then that will be here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that is not in the right place either. So that does not need to be there. Okay, so that can go there. All right. And then we can go into our eighth corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by a tip. And that tip is where that starts, I think. Okay, so there's that, fun. All right, now we gotta get this part in. That's gonna kind of seal up the area, so that'll be super fun. Okay, how did you not place that? Oh. Server glitched, that's why. All right, so that should be that side, looking somewhat like the other side, I think. All right, progress is being made. Slowly but surely. And then this obviously does not need to be there. But those do, at least for temporary holder purposes. And then it has to go out to at least 4. Okay, and then this has to be a half block. And then that needs to be over here. Okay, so we've got that. So that's the top side all done, all the way down the fish. And now I need to do the bottom side, which I'm not happy about at all. Okay, so let's just reset. So those are just 45s, right? Okay, so we can do that. And then that's got to be just a 2x1 transition there. Okay, so that can go there. And then that looks like a familiar block. Okay, and then from here, this is just a pretty standard combo of this piece and this piece. Okay, that was painless so far. All right. And now here we have to build this out. So that's got to be half block and half block. All right, and then from here, okay, so I know that combo. So it's going to be 2 of these, followed by 2 of these, followed by 2 more of these. And I need more. Okay. All right. So there's that. And this looks like standard 2x1 base. All right. Now this piece, I know what that is already. It's going to be this one. And then I pretty much know what this one is too, so that is going to be a tip and a tip. And then this piece is this one. Good. All right, so there's that. Good. Okay, and then from here we're going to transition outward to extra wide. Okay, now that piece is, I want to say it's that one? Yeah, okay. And I need the 45-degree side on here. There we go. So that'll be that, and that's a 2x1 base right there. So that'll go like that, and then we have another transition piece over here. That is a transition base, okay. And then this is that piece, and that piece. Easy enough. All right. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there, and then that, once we figure out how to get this thing to line up properly, goes there. Okay, I believe I'm upside down right now. Am I? I think I am. Nope. No, I'm right side up. Okay, good to go. All right, engines can turn off because we've got our batteries charged up pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right. Wonder how much hydrogen that used. Hopefully not too much. If I'm still over 40%, I think I'm good. Ooh, 24%. Okay. Yeah, we need to find more ice soon. They used up more energy than I thought it did. Okay, or more hydrogen than I thought it did. All right, so now we have this. Okay, so now once we get past this part here, that is that combo followed by that. Okay, it's easy enough. All right. All right, and then this is just a 2x1 base, so that's easy to do. Good. All right, and I think that, what's going on here? That is not correct. Oh. This is too short. That has to go out to here, and then this goes out to here. That's how that goes. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got to go back to here, get the 45 up here, and then we go with the 2x1 base here, and then we do a transition here. I don't know which one. I think it's that one. Okay, good. All right, and then we have an additional transition, I think. No, that's, is that, wait, hang on. Okay, what am I missing here? These are, what is that? It's a 45 right there. Okay, so that is, what is this? Sloped corner tip, okay. Okay, and then after that, we do light armor slope transition. Okay, and I'm going to need the mirrored one then. Light armor slope transition mirrored. Good. And then from here, we have a couple of 45s, it looks like. Okay, and then here, I've already got that piece. That is that. Okay. Okay, then we need an 1/8 corner and then a tip. 1/8 corner is there, and then the tip is here. Okay. I'm gonna need more block or more sheet. All right, man, there is a lot of blocks on here. Okay, so that is the bottom of this, all sort of figured out. Okay, now after the tip, we go into transition base mirrored. Okay, so then this one has to be the transition base. Okay. Let's see, that's got to go how? Like that, apparently. All right. And then I think we have a 2x1 in here. Yeah, 2x1 and then a tip, but I think the tip is going the other way. Okay. All right, so that can go there. Then are these both tips? These might both be tips, actually. All right, and then those are just going to be half blocks. Okay, and then after that piece is, Okay, that combo again. All right, that'll be in here. And then that needs to be there. Okay, and that piece, I think, is this one. All right. I feel like my brain is swimming around in circles, like trying to figure all this crap out. It's insane. Alright. And with that, we have the second side done. That was way too difficult. Well, I suppose what we can do is put in the solar panels. Now they don't have to worry about any of this disconnecting from itself. Alright, and then those things are on the bottom. Okay, and then we can take out this, put in our next one. Oops. Supposed to put it on the build planner first. Okay. And then this one can also come out. And then also all of this can come out. All right. All right, good to go. Alright, so there is my power back. Good. That is the rest of these parts done. Good. Nice. And that is a 3x2, so we can't fit it in there. You know what we could put in here, though? Jump drive. I think that would actually fit. Oh, those are half blocks. Wait, no. That's, yeah, we can put that in there. But I'll leave this open for now, just as like a way to get in to this like back section here. And plus, you know, it's fine. We're just missing a little part of the shark. Okay, so there's the back half of the shark all done. Now we just got to work on the front half. I mean, half of the front half is done, so it's really just the front quarter. And this is where it's going to get, I mean, I don't know for sure if it's going to get interesting, but I feel like it might get interesting here because we have to kind of go from a point here out to a sort of ovular shape here. And that's probably not going to be very easy to do. question is, do I get started on it, or do I get started on it in the next episode? I don't know. You know, I could just like slip through here to get inside, so maybe I do close this up. Because it feels weird like having that open. So let me just close that back up again, I think. There we go. That looks better. All right, so that is the back of our shark so far. The Killer 157, welcome, says the ship is going to look nice when it's done. I mean, I hope so. And I have to put like two little like weird fins out here. Because sharks have little tiny fins in the back here. Like that little fin is part shark, and I have two little 45-degree fins that go out back here too. Let me see what those actually are going to look like. So if we do shark, and we go to images, let's see if I can find a good one here. It looks like not all sharks have those fins. That's interesting. Caribbean reef shark does. But let's see, they're kind of like on the bottom here. Or is it a little bit further forward? I feel like they're kind of like in here. Sort of. That's okay, so I can't put it there because that's not the right size. Can't exactly put it there either. Well, let me just see what I can do here. So if I put that in here, then I'm going to need a hinge in here. That hinge has got to rotate that thing down. Right, which way is that set up to go currently? I don't know. Take it up. Do it again. Okay. Harlequin Johnson says, "Happy Monday. I watch your videos. I'm glad I was able to make the stream because I missed them due to work." Well, I apologize for doing the streams while you are working, but thank you for joining. I am glad that you are here. Okay, so now that, if I bend that down to a 45, I should be able to build off of that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So negative to the top, all right. And then I need access to a control panel. All right, hinge, these ones are gonna be at 45 degrees. So upper limit is 45, lower limit is whatever, we'll just put it at 0. And then we'll put these both at 1 degree or 1 RPM. Let's see. Let's see, where do we want to go here? Hinge. So this is like, it's not like a tail hinge or a tail fin. It's like a side fin on the tail. Side tail fin, I guess. Side tail fin 1, and then this is going to be side tail fin 2. Okay, so now when I build those, they should all go to 45 degrees. Hinge, side tail fin 2. Okay, yep, that's correct. All right. So let's get these things built. Gonna need that part, gonna need that part. And then we're gonna need that part and that part. Good. Hopefully we can pull all of the parts. Almost all of the parts. All right. Excellent. It is moving down. Hopefully 45 we can do. Yes, we can. Excellent. All right, so that can go there. And then we can build our little fin off of this. Excellent. And then once that's in place, I'll lock both hinges, so that way they hopefully don't move. And then I could potentially turn them off. But I need, let's see, that hinge. These will be locked. All right, good to go. Okay, so now I get to figure out how to not draw, but design these little tiny fins off the back here. So that'll be fun. And I guess we start fairly basically. Something like this. So we can do that here, build that up there, bring this down to here, bring that there, and then we'll do a 6 like that. And then we'll also do the same thing kind of down here, except in the opposite direction. And then can I put anything in here? I think I can. So we'll put that there, and that should hold it kind of in place. Okay, and I need more plate. Okay. Do. All right. Let's see. Can I do better than this? I think I can. We're gonna go like that. Nice. Okay, now, can we... It's gonna be insane if it'll let me do this. I'm thinking it... Oh my god, it does. Okay. I'll go with that. I'm good with that. Alright. Now, is that too chunky, or is that, like, just chunky enough? And we could probably also do one of these things. Oh, we can't. Because it's the wrong way. Dang it. Well, I guess that's just going to be where it is then. Is that too big? I don't know. Hang on. Let me check my little picture here. It's hard to tell because not all sharks have that fin. And some sharks have more fins than just that. Okay, so let's put in Caribbean reef shark. There we go. Oh, I see how that goes. Okay, so he has like a top and bottom fin, like a single fin on the top and bottom. And then if you move forward, that's when you get the two smaller fins. I see. But I kind of, like, I've already got it here, right? Bipolar, welcome. How's it going? he says, "What's up?" All right, so I think that'll be fine. 2, 2. Okay, so that's 2 out and then 3 behind. 2 out, 3 behind. Apparently I need energy. It takes so long to recharge. But I don't have any silver. Alright. So, let's get this thing going. So it has to go like that, and like that, and like that. And then we need the 2x1 base over here. Okay. And then, right, this needs... It's crazy that it lets me do this, but hey, I will take it. And then the 8th hinge goes there. And then we need to go up into this piece. And then that piece there. All right. So it won't be exactly like the Caribbean Reef Shark, but it'll be close. All right, so there are our 2 additional fins on the side there. I think that looks rather fancy. I like it. I think that's pretty cool. I just wish these could like point more, like forward, but I don't. I mean, I could make it do that if I really, really wanted to by doing this and then changing this, but then it creates even more of a gap here, which I don't like. So I'm just gonna leave it there. It's not perfect, but it should work. The killer says, "Better hope Clang likes sharks." I mean, we can give it a quick spin, right? So let's go backwards. No issues. Going forwards. No issues. Sideways. Doesn't seem to be any issues. We definitely need more gyros in here, but actually from the back it actually looks more like a fish. That's pretty cool. It's like I'm driving a fish around in space. That's hilarious. But yeah, no, it seems like it's okay. So I think we did fairly well here. And we'll let it figure itself out, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like, is it? It's moving at 0.04 meters per second, but it's not really slowing down. Well, I mean, I suppose it's fine, right? Okay, so we have this part done, and I think I want to put gyros in each part of the fish here, or the shark. I mean, shark is a fish, right? And then we got to work on the head portion, which is going to be interesting. A lot of this is going to have to get rebuilt, and a lot of this guts stuff is going to have to move as well. But now I have, like, everything in the back is now set up. Like, we've got space for it all. And so I have, like, I still have, like, a way to go through sections, right? So, and then even going into the tail section, I can do that here, too. So this is the tail section. So, I mean, like, we have this basically established, right? These probably don't need to be here. I mean, it's all fairly good. That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. This is actually up in the fin, or the dorsal fin, right here. So that's all well and good. That doesn't need to be there anymore. Everything is looking symmetrical, so that's good. Now, of course, these don't seal, so I will have to figure out some way to get around that, but we have a lot of room in here. And then we've got this whole area that I can just turn into like glass or something. We can have like a big, I don't know, bar area or something in here. And then if I really wanted to, I could have another bar area up here, potentially. That block has to stay there because that's holding the hinge, so that cannot move. Yeah, but I mean, like, all of this other stuff can move. Like, I could put, like, all of this in the back here, but I think I've got to keep all of the weight up here. But if you look closely, this floor is not the actual floor, right? We can still go down quite a few blocks under here, and I haven't even, like, built this all out yet. So a lot of this can just straight up come out. Like this can all go. That can go. So, I mean, I think it's coming along quite well. And then that is a 2x1, one of these things, so that can go there to complete that out. And then this is the actual floor of the shark. So all that stuff that you see up in there, that can all come out, which means that everything in there could potentially move down. Yeah, like all of this can all move down too. It's crazy how much we have so much space in this thing. It's insane. And then another thing that I could do is leave this open and leave that as like a false floor and make this like just a huge bar. Because I don't need like any of this stuff, right? So we've got all of this area in here for activities, right? So we have a lot of room. We have a lot of room. And I think probably starting from here is when we need to start transitioning up. So, yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty good. Definitely need more gyros, though. Definitely need more gyros. And then perhaps just the gyros in the front section here, because I don't know. Because if I set up a timer to make this section bend and that section bend, if I have gyros in there, I don't know how that's going to affect things. So I might want to take that into consideration, I think. But yeah, so then the same way that I did these fins here, I'm going to do the larger fins up here. And then they'll probably come off of, I don't know, like in here or something. Or maybe they have to go back farther. I don't know. Like here, maybe. I don't know. It's a work in progress, so it'll be fine. It will be fine. But it is now 8:30, and I think I'm probably going to call it here. I would like to thank all of you guys for showing up. I do appreciate it. And then if you would like, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, U.S. Central Standard Time, and yeah. So that was finishing up the back end of the shark. I think it still looks, it's blocky, right? But I think it looks pretty good. And maybe instead of going down here, we just go kind of out straight. I feel like this part is kind of not really jiving. Hang on, let me try that. Wait, did that just break something off of here? Oh, it better not have. No, it didn't. Oh, I know why I did it that way, because I have to do it that way. Dang it. Yeah, because otherwise this doesn't spin. I mean, it kind of depends on how I do it, though, because I could take this out and then leave this here like that. I mean, it feels better, right? But I still think, I don't know, and like I would probably want to do something like that in here. Then that's going to look a little weird. It's fine. I think that's fine. And then this maybe has to move forward a little bit. Sorry, I know I said that I'm gonna go, but this is what happens. This happens to me every time. It's like I see something, and I don't like it, and I gotta fix it. Okay, and then let's see. We go here, and we go here. Okay, let's try this. There we go. That is a much stronger looking tail. I like that. All right, but yes. So that is going to be it. The Killer 157 says au revoir and good night. Good night to you as well. Yeah.